Hi guys, back to the video and welcome to Roly and Gasha. Hi! Okay, so today I'm here because I've been tagged by the fabulous Smell Tone to do my first gay bashing. And I know what you're probably thinking, that's really morbid, Roland. I do agree with him that I think it's good to talk about the bad as well as the good, because I feel like you can relate to someone a lot more when you know specific incidences that you may have had yourself. And I feel it's easier to connect with someone when you sort of go through exactly the same scenario. Okay, so if you've been following me for a while, you know about a story that happened to me back in 2011 where I was attacked inside a club. Now, I'm not going to be talking about that today, but I will link it here and there'll be a link down there if you want to go watch that one as well. So today I'm going to tell you about a story that happened to me of a homophobic relative. He was my great uncle. I think it's my great uncle. It's my granddad's brother. So would that be great uncle? So yeah, it was when I was about 19, I was obviously out by then. I was really happy with who I was, and obviously I was just, you know, I was out. My whole family were very accepting, and I never had any kind of, you know, backlash. I've never had anyone say anything negative to me. So what happened on this day took me a bit by surprise, so I'm just gonna set the scene a little bit for you. Okay, so I was just in my bedroom back then. I was just doing what I normally do. I was looking at YouTube, all that kind of thing. I just decided just to go and get a drink from the kitchen. And as I was getting to the living room door, I saw my great uncle sitting on the sofa, and I never really had a great relationship with him. He always used to ask me about girls and stuff, and it was just awkward, and the whole gay thing never came about us because I didn't really see him that often and I didn't really care for him to know, so I sort of like snuck back a little bit. But my granddad realised I was there, so he told me to come in. So I came through and I was like, hi, sorry I can't really stay, I'm on the phone to my friend. His response was, oh, what's her name? And I was like, it's not a girl. And he was like, oh, it's a guy, is it? You're not one of those, are you? Emphasis, and he did like a hand flip. Maybe in a way your countries, but if you do this in England, that means you're like a gay. And bearing in mind, my granddad was in the same room and he didn't know I was gay yet. So that's where the awkwardness came from, because I hadn't told him yet. And actually I was like, you know what? I am one of those, thank you. And oh my God. He said, all of a sudden, it was just like, what do you mean you're one of those? How disgusting. You just haven't found the right girl yet. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're ashamed to this family. You're sick. You're repulsive. Basically, you just made out as if I'm scum of the earth. And all of this, like, bombarding me. So I was standing there and I was just like, what the fuck just happened? And all of a sudden, I erupted with anger. I was screaming at him. I told him to fuck off. I was like, how dare you come into my house and talk to me like this? I literally went berserk to him. I was not gonna let someone talk to me like that. I know people say like to respect your elders and stuff, but I'm sorry, but if a bitch is gonna treat me like shit, I'm not gonna give you respect regardless of your age. And I just went back into my room and I literally just cried. It was so weird for me to have that experience because, like I said, everyone's been so accepting of me. And so that is how you actually come out to someone in an argument, because I technically came out to my granddad arguing with his brother. So it can be done. I never understood how someone can say you can come out in an argument. Well, I've done it. So that is obviously my story. It was a horrific experience. So gladly I never have to go through anything like that again. But I'm gonna go like, comment, subscribe, and have a big fabulous amazing be gay, everything gonna be, and I love you guys. And obviously, come follow me on my like social medias, are all down below. And Gasha, never let no fucking bitch tell you how to live your life, okay? Things that scared me as a child. I'm gonna hate editing that in later.